how do you use spirituality to find your purpose? And do you need to find it, or do you just need it to find you? So,
Yeah.
meaning you need to start spending your time doing the things that light you up, and the purpose will
Yeah.
naturally present itself to you. I'd love to know your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think you're right on. I've noticed a lot of stress over the years with myself and with many students and clients around this idea of what's my purpose.
Hmm.
And if you look at this kind of model that we have two minds, that question is the material mind trying to come up with an answer that the spirit mind already knows, right?
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
can't. So like asking yourself that question, thinking about it, doing exercises, like ruminating on it, obsessing with it,
Mhm.
that's all that's going to do is make you feel bad because you can't actually answer it. Or I guess we can like come up with an answer that feels likely and then spend years. I did this a few times, then spend like years working toward that. This is my purpose. I'm going to do this. And then you get there, you get to what you thought was your purpose, and you realize, I realized I don't really feel any different now. I don't feel any more fulfilled now than I did before, even though the entire
Yeah.
outside world has changed. I've rearranged my whole identity, spent, five or
True.
more years working on something, and I don't feel any more fulfilled. So that's
Yeah.
that's kind of the second set of people that come in that are in that place, like, oh, I changed my whole world. And so why isn't everything better? Why doesn't the inside feel better? Because I'm still focusing my attention out here. I've changed my life, but I haven't really brought myself into the center, even if my life looks better according to whatever my plan was.
Yeah. So, what's a tool or two that people can do after they listen to this podcast
Mhm,
episode? Let's say before they go to bed, what's a question or
mhm,
a practice that they could do so they could better feel or
mhm.
hear or just connect to their spirit body or their spirit mind?
Sure. Yeah. So I would say, yeah, two things. So one, to connect with spirit mind is just about being present in the moment. So you can do something really simple. You can just focus on what you're touching. That's one of the real simple tools Hisami recommends. Just like, if you're kind of like touching your arm, that'll bring you right into the present moment. Or you can notice where you're sitting on your chair, laying in your bed. You can notice your breath. All these things that are here and now. That'll bring you right into the space of spirit mind. And the second thing I would say is for the thoughts that are going by, the simplest tool I can give you is to start asking, is this mine or not mine? This is
Ooh,
something actually a friend many years ago in Sedona introduced this to me. And I didn't
yeah.
understand at the time what she was saying. But now it totally makes sense. It's like if I'm thinking about something that's bothering me, like, oh, my social media, I looked online, I noticed that somebody else's social media looks better than mine, and or they're doing a podcast and I'm not doing one, or whatever insecurity we come up with, right? So we're always comparing ourselves. And so what you want to say is, oh, okay, is this feeling really mine or not mine? In that case, I might say, like if I ask myself, I'd say, well, it's true that I'm excited about circulating energy and helping people, but I don't actually have any big attachment on how that happens.
Mm,
I'm not ever really looking at social media, seeing if anybody liked what I did. But my goal is to just express myself and help people. So I think this fear actually isn't mine. This is just something outside. So this isn't mine or not mine is a really nice way to kind of sort through all of your thoughts. It's similar to as I was saying earlier. It's kind of like saying, where did this belief come from?
yeah.
Yeah. And if it's not coming from within, from your own experience, then you can kind of just let it go.